Alright, in this video, I'm going to show you how to modify, add new blog posts and pages to the website. And it's pretty easy to do. So what I'm going to do is go to the login screen, which is just indianarenew.org/wp-admin. I know that's not what this says, but I'll show you that it does work if you just go wp-admin. Here we go. This is my username and password, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in. If you go over and you look on the left-hand side here, you can see there's all different sorts of things you can add, and one of them is posts, and this is for your blog posts. So I'll just go ahead and click all posts. This will just show us all the blog posts that are on here. So there they all are. And I'm just going to go ahead and click add new to add a new one. And if you're working on this website a lot, you're going to see this page all the time. This is the page where you enter content in for new posts and new pages. So there's a title area, and that's going to be the title for the post, and that'll automatically come up when you display the post. So I'm just going to call this New Solar Initiatives. Just kind of a fake generic title. And then down below here, this is the area where you're going to enter your content for the post. So you can just type it in. Probably the best thing to do is just to type in the article right here. But also, if you have, there's a little button here that has a little paste from Word. So if you write something in Microsoft Word, you can just paste it in there. And another thing you might want to take note of is this button right here. If you mouse over it, says show hide kitchen sink. That's going to show you this lower panel of controls that has the paste from Word. And also you can do stuff like subheadings. So right now we're in paragraph mode. So it's going to be just regular paragraph text. But let's say I want to do a little subheading. I can choose between heading 1 through heading 6. And they just go from largest to smallest. And we never want to use heading 1. Heading 1 is reserved for the actual title of the post. So some people will say you can use it, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now not to use it, because it just kind of messes with the structure of the code when the post is published. So we'll pick heading 2. And there we go. Then we can add some more text. Whatever we want to do. Maybe I'm just going to go in and just grab some text from one of these blog posts so I can show you a few more things. Let's take this first one. There we go. So one thing that adds a lot of interest to your posts is if you have pictures in the post. And the way we do that is right here where it says upload insert. There's a little picture frame here. If you mouse over it says add an image. So I'll just go ahead and click that. And actually before you do that, you're going to look at where your cursor is. So I want my image to go on start on the same line that this paragraph starts. It starts with the American Solar Energy Society. We want to have it on that line. I'll show you how this works. I'm just going to upload a picture from my computer. So I'm going to select a file, and I've got this solar house front image. This is the title for the image, and usually I want to change that so that it matches what the image is a picture of. So solar house. You can do the same thing with the alternate text if you want to. It doesn't matter that much since you already have the title, and then this says link URL. I want to click that to none. Now maybe I have a picture I want to link to some other page, like if I have a picture of the Google logo and I want to link to that, I could type in http://google.com if I wanted to link to that, but we don't want to do that. We just want to have none. And then below that is the alignment. So, and that's what I was talking about where the cursor is. So I'm going to go ahead and insert this in the post so you can see what it looks like when it's aligned right. As you can see, it's on the right of the text. If I click on it on the image, I can go back into that kind of edit view. And I can select left of the text. Now it's on the left. And don't worry that these words are right up against the picture. That's just for this edit window view. Once it's on the website, it's all set. The padding and everything is already set, so you don't have to worry about spacing the text and the image far apart. Oops. Just made a mistake, but I'm glad that I did because I can show you guys one more thing. If you do accidentally take out an image that you wanted to keep in, I'm going to go back to this insert a picture. And instead of from my computer, I'm going to go to Media Library. In this media library, it has all the pictures that we've used on the website. So I'm just going to click show. You can hide or show any of these images. There's your badge. Solar House. Link URL none. And this time I'm going to switch it to center and insert it into the post. We'll see what that does. So as you can see, since the cursor was there for the, it puts the image in before the, and it's centered with no text on either side of it. And that's just the standard way that it works. I'm going to switch this back to right. And I'll show you another thing. So when you go back into edit an image, it has these percent values. And this allows you to kind of easily and quickly resize the image. So maybe we take it down to 60%. And when we go back in, see how much smaller, it's 60% or 40% smaller than it was before. So that's how we kind of adjust the size of something. Now the actual text that I took for this post already had a few links in it. But let's say you want to add a link to something. It's really easy. All you do is highlight the text. And then up above here, we have this little chain link. And let's say we just want to link that to the home page. Add the link. And there it is. It's linked. And let's say we wanted to remove some links. Let's say we want to remove all the links that are on here. Next to that chain link is a little, kind of like a chain link that's broken. And it says unlink. So whatever has been highlighted, when you click unlink, now all the links are gone. And then there's one more thing about posts, and that is categories and tags. Now, one of the things that we're going to try to keep really organized is how we do categories, because it really affects a lot of the organization for the content on the website. So your automatic, if you didn't select anything, it would just go into this blog category, and that's fine because you want all of your posts to be in the blog category. But let's say, because this actually is part of the ACES Solar Tours, so we'll go ahead and click that. And maybe since that involves solar energy, we could also click solar energy. And since it's an event, we could also click upcoming events. One thing is it does say you can add new categories here, but we want to really avoid adding new categories unless it's really essential to the mission of the website. The categories, you should generally, I recommend people having between 8 to 10, maybe 12 categories, and that are really the big ideas of the website, because we're going to use these to really help organize the content. So if we start adding categories randomly, then it's not going to be organized. It's going to be impossible to maintain any kind of stability. So, but if there is something you want, some keywords you want to tag in the site, you can do it in this post tags section. So maybe I want to do solar tours, solar house, green building, July. I think that's when the event was. And there we have it. And then in order to publish, I can look at the preview just by hitting this preview button. It'll show me what the post looks like, so I can just double check my work, make sure everything looks good. So it doesn't look too bad. And if I like it, then I can click publish. Now it says post publish, view post. If I want to view it again, I can view it. There it is. You can see it's got the comment section now that it's live. And since this was a test post, let's say you made a mistake and you didn't mean to post something and you want to take it off, I can click move to trash and it will remove the post. So that's posts. And then while I'm talking about posts, I might as well just go ahead and do pages as well because they're so similar. If I click on the pages button over here, it'll pull up a list of all the pages on the website. So let's say I want to add something to our solar energy page. I can open that up and just add whatever I want. So let's say this renewableenergyworld.com, let's say they have another new article. We also have these bullet points. We call it an unordered list. If I'm in a list of something that already has that, I can just click enter and it'll add a new bullet point. That's how it works. I'm not going to change that because this is actually a page on the site. And then you just click update and it'll update the page. All the other controls are the same. And you notice that instead of categories, it has these page attributes. And one thing that might be, if you're adding a new page, and the way we would do that, you click add new underneath pages. I'm just going to title this new page. And this is the content from the new page. These page attributes, they determine all these drop-down menus. So we have about, blog. Let's say we want to make this page as a drop-down underneath about. Because if I just add the page, I'll hit publish, just for kind of demonstrative purposes. And then I refresh the website. The new page is right here in your menu. But let's say we want it to be a drop-down with all these other ones from about. Under page attributes, we select a parent page. So we select the about page as the parent page for this new page. And I'll update the page and refresh over here. And now the new page is underneath about. And you can actually do this one more level deep. So let's say you want to have this new page as a drop down of this member directory page. Instead of about, I select member directory, update, we'll refresh the website page, and about, member directory, and then our new page shoots out to the side here like this. So we can actually do double drop downs. We can't do triple drop downs, but we can do double drop downs. All right, so that is how we edit posts and pages. And if you have any questions, you can email me at colin@tribeswell.com. Thanks.